Hello everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Rafael and thank you for watching today's video. And today I have a different kind of video, a type of video that I don't make very often, and that's because I don't think that there are like many weapons that like actually need a video like this, because most of the pretty good weapons on this game are pretty self-explanatory, right? But the Burnout is like the named version of a Famas, and it's a weapon that I have been using the last week, and I have to tell you that it's actually pretty good, and I don't see like a lot of people either using it or talking about it, and I really like don't know why, right? So the Burnout, what it does, it's, as I told you already, the named version of a Famas, and it has the perfectly on empty talent. Reloading from empty grants 40% weapon handling for 10 seconds. Now, what makes the Famas, the non-named version of this weapon, pretty good is actually the high RPM, right? In close distances, you can like literally melt enemies with like 900 rounds per minute. Just for you to understand how high that fire rate is, in a minute you get like 5 extra magazines compared to an ACR, right? So the RPM is pretty high. But what made the Famas a liability in most scenarios was the fact that in medium and longer ranges, first of all, the recoil was pretty hard to control even on PC, and second of all, it wasn't that accurate. So what made it that so good in close range is exactly what made it like pretty bad, I would say, in longer ranges. Well, the Burnout with a perfectly empty talent comes and pretty much takes away most of the negative things about this weapon, like how hard it is to control, the accuracy, the stability, right? Because it gives you 40% weapon handling for 10 seconds when you reload on empty. Now, those 10 seconds, because of how fast you're actually shooting, are enough for you to reload your weapon again and to never pretty much run out of this talent, if that makes any sense. Throughout the entire fight, you will be actually using perfectly on empty for the best part of it, at least. So I have been using it, and I realized that even though it lags when it comes to damage, an ACR has like what, 22k higher total damage, I think, but as I told you, like puts out there 5 less magazines in a minute, and that's like a lot of damage. So I have been using it, and I realized that with you actually having that 40% extra weapon handling, you can pretty much shoot and kill everything no matter what the range is, because you have no recoil, no stability, 100%, almost like not 100% accuracy, but you get the idea, right? Everything, all of those stats are like boosted instantly as soon as you get to reload your weapon, and it's pretty easy to kill enemies. I'm not a big fan of having weapon handling on like your rolls on your gear, because I think that you're like wasting attributes that could be changed to critical hit damage and critical hit chance that could actually boost your damage overall. But when you can have like a build like the one I'm using in the gameplay in the background, I have like 59% critical hit chance, 170 critical hit damage, 80% headshot damage, 18% damage to targets out of cover, and also have 40% weapon handling for free, then I'm definitely gonna take that. And of course, you could argue the point that you could like get a normal Famas and put something like killer on it, so you'd get like 40% extra critical hit damage every time you take a kill with critical hit. But I would argue that I prefer to actually have higher accuracy and easier to control recoil, so I can hit more of my shots than having extra damage without actually being able to control the recoil and hit the enemies. As you can see the gameplay in the background, I'm actually using it both in solo and in 4-man group, just for you to get like a taste what this weapon feels like in both case scenarios. So and I can tell you that it's pretty good actually. Both, I mean, for solo, it's right now it's probably my favorite weapon. I used to run the Police M4, but as soon as I change that, I don't think that I will be going back to the Police M4 anytime soon. And when it comes to groups, it's also pretty decent weapon to use. Anyways guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like and to subscribe for more. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.